Good afternoon, everybody. How you doing? It's me, Paddy from across the Shuck, and I've got a wee video coming, and I want to start an open. Is it an open tag? Well, it's not an open tag as such because I want this to be a wee bit different. What I've got in front of you is five of my favourite Boker knives. Now, I've only got five, but there's other brands that I've got much more of. But in this video and the future videos, if we can keep it to five maximum, because otherwise it'll take too long. And the reason for that is if you make a video, if you follow this and you do a video on five of your favorite brand knives, and again, if you haven't got it, put five patterns down that you like. If you're, especially if you're a subscriber, because I want subscribers to join in this. If you send me a photograph on Instagram, just send me it on there. I'll take a clip off it. And then at the end of the month, I'm going to do a live video for the YouTubers. And I'm going to play your videos back to people. And we'll talk about the knives, what's different, what's not. And you can ask questions about the person's pattern. So that'll be a lovely live, I think. But for the subscribers, I'm going to do a video and I'm just going to play the clips of your knives and we'll have it live and we'll talk about what knives that you've got on your picture. Just amongst ourselves, what we like, what we didn't like, not what we didn't like because we like all blooming knives, but just a chat about the knives that you've got in your collection. So please join in, especially if you're a subscriber. I really would love you to join in. But I'm just going to do this video because I want to time it to get a rough time if we can keep it to, I want to keep it to about 3 minutes video so that it's, we can play multiple videos back over the live. So I'm just going to get started. This is my Boker. This is five, and it's what I call a collection. When you get five of one brand, I class that as a collection. Always have. That's the thing. It's a little weird thing in my head. Up until then, they're just random knives. So let's start. It's at 2 minutes odd now, right? Here we go. This is my Boker selection of five knives. First of all, I'm going to take you to this little one, and this is a lovely peanut size. This is a USA made Boker. Really well made. Fit and finish perfect on it. This knife is a fair age now, but if you can see, that's beautiful. You always have the Boker Soligen. Oh, there you go. You have the Boker Soligen there, and the little clip and a pen blade on it. What a beautiful little knife to have in your pocket. Slimmer than a peanut even, but exactly the same size as a peanut, which is 2 7/8, I think. Beautiful fit and finish all over. Gorgeous little knife. Really love having that in my collection. The next one is the Boker Barlow, which again is it's a utilitarian. It's not an over fancy. It's just a basic clip point with a long pull that looks nice. I like that long pull. Lovely bolsters on it, big deep bolsters. And this one's in micarta. I can't remember what they had a series of these and they done different ones in this micarta. But it is just a beautiful knife. And this one, up until 3 days ago, was probably my favourite ever of the Barlows. It's now being challenged by these two, and we're going to talk about them in a minute. So, this is the club knife. This is the posh knife, and it still is one of my favourite knives out of all my collection. It is beautiful. It's a lovely desert ironwood. It's beautiful. Lovely fat spear point on it. Will do any job you want it to do. I just love this. Is an 01 tool steel, and so is that one, by the way. So that Boker do a range of steels. So that was sort of my favorite. Then I got this one the other day. I've done a video on it. It's just up on the channel a couple of days ago or whatever. Oh, listen to that. This is a slip joint. It's not a traditional, but it's a Boker and it's a slip joint. And this is probably the best value slip joint that's on the market out there. Never mind the slip joint. Any knife. This is in Magna Cut. What a beautiful spear blade or drop point, whatever you want to call it. But to me, it's like a spear, isn't it? It really is like a spear point. Beautiful knife. It's not legal to carry as such here because it's just over it's got a 3-inch cutting edge, but you still have that little bit at the end, which takes it over the top. So you always must follow your local laws. But it is a gorgeous knife with Maximate. I really think they missed a trick, and especially being European, not doing it 3 inches in total blade. That would have been perfect. But you can't have everything. Beautiful clip on it, deep carry clip which is fitted in on the end and transferable over to the other side. So left or righties, you're going to get a MagnaCut blade for £113. That is just super. And the last one, which I'm going to be doing a video of very shortly, is this Boker Congress. I got this from a friend on Instagram and Facebook. It's Scott's Knives. I'll put it down below in the description, his name of his channel. Please go and follow him on Instagram. He has an amazing collection of knives. And God love the fella. He texted me and asked for some stickers, which is absolutely fine. And we got talking, and he was saying he was selling a couple off because he wanted to get a grill knife. And I said, what are you selling? Sent me a picture. So he sent me the picture. And there was 4 knives he was selling, and I picked this one. And let me tell you, the fella gave me an absolutely killer deal on the price, which is just amazing. I'm not going to talk about that. That's personal. You know, he just really gave me a price that I couldn't afford it anyway, but I made myself afford it because of the price that it was. It was just amazing. So this is a lovely Congress. You have a small pen, and I would call that nearly a coping blade. And then you have 2 beautiful, which are the knives, you know, in any sort of stockman or whatever, the sheep's foot is just an absolutely beautiful blade. So you get 2 of them here. So this is a great whittling knife. It's just a great, to me, a great little woodworking knife, because you have the blades that you want to use when you're whittling. An absolutely stunning knife. So we'll put that down. Listen to the snap on this. And can I tell you, oh, good God, there is no blade rub. There is no blade wrap. It is an absolute gem. Look at that. Get that in for you. There we are. They are just beautifully positioned in that, and the stag is gorgeous. This is a real dream of a knife. It's my dream Congress. Never leave my collection. This is an absolute keeper for sure. So thank you, Scott. I really do appreciate that. So there's my 5, and that's taking me up to 7 minutes. I was probably about 5 minutes there, was it? Yeah. So maybe that's it. Maybe it's going to have to be 4 or 5 minute video. Let's say that 4 to 5 minute video, 5 at the maximum, and we'll be able to show 3 or 4 at the end of the month when I do the YouTubers collage. And obviously, the more subscriber pictures you get, just depends whether I go live or just do a montage on a video of mine. So please join in. Look forward to seeing your videos or your pictures if you're a subscriber. And can you take your pictures in the landscape photograph, please, so they all look the same? I can set up. So send them to my Instagram, and I can send up a feed for them. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that wasn't too complicated, because it is in my head. Take care, everybody. Paddy's away for a wee cup of tea.